Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA. And here's a look at some numbers for Eric Gordon.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at point. And for the 76ers, we've got Yabusele actually out there with Gordon. Then it's Paul George, and it's Oubre in at the power forward. Back to Tatum. Well, there have got to be a lot of challenges at different stages of the season, Stan. Here we are at mid-season. What comes to the top of your mind when you think about what these coaches are facing now?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, it was always just that mental grind of thinking that there was an answer out there that I wasn't finding, that we had one more thing that maybe could unlock better performance. And you think about the game 24/7, where sometimes the best way to come up with those answers would be to get away from it. And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
The three from George. The rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met, but what a great game.
Brown kicks to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, we feel relatively good about the chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Here's Maxey, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And that one's good. George.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Here's Tatum. And no good that time. Great D that time from Oubre. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Another three for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's White. And just miss after miss right now. 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Maxey looking it over. The three from George. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Oubre with the steal. Here's the break. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Pelicans. From about 19 feet, that's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Yabusele. Edwards comes in for Kelly Oubre. Jackson, he's checked in for Gordon. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Maxey. Edwards can't hit. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Brown, and he drives in, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
From 17 feet out, Brown, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson.
A dependable floor general. The veteran Jackson is skilled at finding open teammates.
Brown against Jackson. Goes up from the top of the key. Brown's shot is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Three-pointer. Jackson missing again. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Cornette. Over in the corner, Brown. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Outside Jackson. And the three ball is good. Jackson's got 5 now.
Yeah, not as much of a three-point shooter early in his career. Jackson has developed that part of his game.
Jackson against Brown. That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. 76ers on top as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford man the post position. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. And he knocks down the first one. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
The 76ers making a switch here. Council's checked in.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Hey, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Horford the pass to Tatum. Shoots the 3. Take that! Ho-ho! Tatum from the parking lot.
I know it's a long 3, but for guys like Tatum, that's just a normal shot.
Pass to Council. Offline with his three.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Outside Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Here's Maxey. Nice crossover to get that one. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Gordon comes in for Kyle Lowry. Tatum, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up with the 76ers. Pass to Maxey. Cranes the three-pointer. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
He takes it in. Bounce pass, Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Inside. Now here's Tatum. The offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got his second bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Gordon. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got his fourth rebound in this one. Into the lane, Tatum, and the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Terrific job of challenging the defense there by Tatum.
Maxey gets to Yabusele. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Tatum with another miss.
Well, look, adding unnecessary difficulty to a shot is something that drives coaches crazy. Stick to the basics whenever you can.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Yabusele. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 3. And here's Tatum for 3. There's Tatum's range on display.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Offensive rebound, and Drummond kicks to Gordon. No good on the triple. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Cornette passes to Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Maxey with it. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Boston on top, up 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fed.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty well.
And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
This game won't stay close. They continue to shoot up.
And that about wraps it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Maxey. And it's Yabusele in at the 5 down low. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
The assist goes to...
That's now 32 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
The 76ers trail by 3. Gordon deciding where to go with it. It's George on the wing. It's hauled in by Brown.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Good work there as it goes.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
So they take the lead. George has got 6 points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Maxey, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. It'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Down low, here's Yabusele. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. That sends Porzingis to the free throw line. That one on George. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Edwards, he's checked in for the 76ers. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for White. Paul George with the steal. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Kept alive. The kick out to Holiday. And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. The 76ers leading by 7. Outside, George. Here's Yabusele. And he goes in for the dunk.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
To the inside, George. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the three.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Yabusele. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. And here's Lowry. He has yet to score. The 76ers with another miss. Edwards against Brown. Nailed from three-point land. And it's now only a 1-point Philadelphia lead. And here's George for 3. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Brown. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
He gets that one. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Well, defensively, they just looked lost in the second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
The open shot, Edwards. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Holiday. And here's Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
All sorts of time, and the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Here's George. Puts up a deep 3. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. 76ers lead by 3. And we're just moments